Hi, Gayatri here. Did you see the fun little slider card I made? It's so easy to make, and I want to share with you how to make this fun card. Let us see the materials we require. We need a piece of cardstock measuring 5 and 3/4 and 4 and quarters. Another piece of smaller cardstock measuring 3 and 7 by 8 and 5.5 inches. Now this is smaller so that when we stick it leaves an equal border all around. Next we need a pattern paper measuring the same as the smaller cardstock, that is 3 and 7 by 8 inches by 5.5 inches. Next we need circular dies. Two coins, I took 1 rupee coins. Then you need thick foam tape. It should be thick so that it covers the thickness of the coin. Now let's see how to make the card. Now take the small card and take 2 circle dies. I have taken the 4th and the 6th die so that I get a gap around when I die cut it. Now fix the 2 dies with a washi tape or any other low sticking tape and pass it through the die cutting machine. So once you have passed it through the die cutting machine, remove the tape carefully . And you will have 2 pieces of die cuts. The center small piece that we will need for the card. Now take the pattern paper, keep it under the cardstock and see that the margins match together. Now keep the largest die and make a mark so that when you die cut the pattern paper, it matches with the base cardstock. Now keep the smaller die and stick it with the washi tape as we had done for the cardstock, and then pass it through the die cutting machine. Once all the die cuts are ready, the next is to stick the pattern paper to the cardstock and also the center circle. Apply glue on the edges so that the edges are sealed properly. After sticking, burnish it well on both the sides and trim the edges if required. Now that we have everything ready, the next thing is to adhere the pattern paper and the circle part to the cardstock. Now the most important thing is how you fix the foam tape. Now we have to leave a space around the circle so that the coins can move freely. So we have to position the foam tape in such a way that it doesn't block the movement of the coins. Next, we have to adhere foam tape to the central circle also. Here also we have to see that we leave some space all around so that the coin moves freely. So stick the foam tape at the center. Remove the packing paper. Now adhere the paper to the cardstock properly and also the centerpiece. Now slide one of the coins in between the gap and stick a small piece of foam tape. Now cut the foam tape into a circular shape. It need not be perfect circle. Just see that there are no sharp edges. And also the foam tape should be smaller than the gap. Now take the other coin and place on top of the foam tape and let's see if it works properly. Yay! It slides perfectly. Now stick another piece of foam tape to which you can adhere the stamped image. Isn't this a fun card to make? Now let's see how I made this Diwali card. I used the cracker stamp set from Mudra and I chose an image that is bigger than the coin so that it is not visible. I heat embossed the image and colored it. I took another image from the same stamp set and colored it and stuck it at the center. The sentiment is also from the same stamp set. So I hope you like this card and you all will give it a try. See you next time. Bye bye.